Every year there are hundreds of attempts to remove books from schools and libraries. Is your favorite on the list? Naperville News 17's Kristen Gitchell went to the Naperville Public Library to find out which stories folks are trying to stop.
Harry Potter, Twilight, and The Hunger Games are among the top 100 best-selling books of the decade, but they also rank on a not-so-favorable list: banned books. Titles that have been challenged through the years range from book-to-movie favorites like The Great Gatsby and Perks of Being a Wallflower to classics like Catcher in the Rye and To Kill a Mockingbird.
A lot don't get to the ban stage, though a lot will get challenged, and the main reason is language, violence, sexual scenes. Pretty much I think the language, especially in younger books.
A book can be challenged by anyone, but are most commonly disputed by parents. A full ban can be enacted on a national or local level, usually at school libraries rather than public libraries, but generally have an adverse effect because it creates an interest in the book. According to the American Library Association, books are usually challenged with the best intentions to protect others, frequently children, from difficult ideas and information. However, they emphasize that the restrictions on free thought and free speech can be dangerous.
It gives them, the freedom to read, and I think that's really important because they might internally be dealing with something that they didn't tell their parents that they don't know about, and that's why they want to read a book, because it talks about that issue. The main character is dealing with the same issue as them, so I think that that's definitely important for them to be able to experience that on their own.
Since 1982, Banned Books Week has united the entire book community by calling attention to the harms of censorship and showing their support of the freedom to read. And while these books might be considered controversial, most stories have values worth sharing.
You know how to be decent to people, how to be polite. I know To Kill a Mockingbird addresses all of that, and I could understand why some parents or teachers may want to ban these books because they have mature content, but I think if the student is old enough and mature enough, that it will help shape them in the future.
The Naperville Public Library does not ban any books. In fact, they have the #1 challenge series on their shelf, Captain Underpants. Reporting from the 95th Street Library with my favorite banned books, I'm Kristen Gitchell for Naperville News 17.
For a list of all the banned or challenged books and their history, visit ala.org.